seems like it draws a lot of people in. I think eventually though serenity can be, if that was involved in a hormone, I think that one's a good one to be at. Oh, they're also, since they're addictive, they're contagious, kind of. That was something else I was meditating on. And it's like how our energy that we create or that we pull around ripples on us, and we kind of become our environment or like one with it in some ways if we stay in one place for too long. I'm kind of in a stressful environment right now. I'm trying to find peace. I think I'm going to meditate. Also, I wanted to talk about some of the visions I've been having. They're kind of, it's a new thing. It's a new phenomenon that's been happening. And I'm like kind of appreciative of it. I've been able to tap into like kind of like dreamlike states. I've learned how to put myself in that state of mind, and it doesn't feel any less. It feels, actually in many ways feels more, but it's not like it's too much either. It's just like it's like a new layer of reality that's like abstract from logic into dissolving logic. Overriding the correction system in your mind and your brain. It's just by breaking things down logically until they can't be broken down anymore, until you realize everything's illogical, and then basing everything else kind of from that state. Anyways, like, yeah, it's the best way I can explain it. Yeah, so like if you break down anything to its basic components parts, you realize that its understanding in all ways is based on the components which we create. If it's saved or not, then it's a different circumstance. So like if things are deleted, then things can change once they're like I guess layered over or something. I don't know. It seems like the past is kind of in like an influx, just like the future. And I don't know if that's true for many people, if that's what the people are calling the Mandela effects or Mandela effects from Nelson Mandela. I said Mandela because someone misspelled it. The first time they told me about it, they pronounced it Mandela. So I was just like, for the longest time, I was thinking, oh, mandala. Okay, yeah, that makes, because like the mandalas, they would draw them in the sand with sticks, and then the wind would blow them away. So it's like, oh yeah, so like if you're redrawing, then it's gonna be slightly different than like from the beginning. But yeah, or people can add their own new things to it, or like new twists, or whatever. Like if like a child redraws it, but the purpose of them is not to be redrawn anyways. They're supposed to be like new every time. I think it's like how mandalas work. So it's like, it fades, you draw a new one. It's just like not a big deal. It's just like there's your sand thing, and it's just like in that space of like the new or the present moment where these paths are possible. It's kind of like where I sit and just like sit there, and I'll start examining things as if I've never seen them before. So, like I'll look at like paper, right, and then just like look at the blank paper, and just kind of like admire like the bumps and the textures and the kind of branches of chaos that are on the paper. If you look and you just keep looking down into it, and then just see what kind of comes up on the paper. And like you'll start seeing lines and things like that, little scripts sometimes, and little words sometimes in other languages, which is kind of interesting. But like I think I was getting Chinese like last time. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys this because it's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. I can find my book. It tends to do this. It tends to kind of like just disappear on me. Oh, there it is. I believe it was this book. Yes. See if I can flip it. Can I flip it?